The Raiders, they straight up embarrassed the Giants in their first game since firing their GM and head coach. They ended up firing up cigars celebration, but are all celebrations way too early right now after just one game and just beating the Giants
No,
who
they
are the Giants?
won. They won with a new coach off a short week. Take it. Take it. Dude, that's something you got
But
to
do we
take.
light up cigars because we beat the Giants?
Man, we smoking Giants pack. Ain't got no choice.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, you got to celebrate. You got to be happy. You know, it's a new culture change within the locker room and everything like that. So they had to celebrate it. Some people were smoking other things outside of cigars.
Yeah.
So that's just what it
Wildin'.
is. Yeah.
The
So,
Red Phantom. The Red
you know,
Phantom was wilding.
yeah, it was a good time. They should. I mean, they have another New York team coming again here this Sunday, and
That
I
should
feel
be an
like
easy
they
dub.
should.
That should be an easy dub.
It should be another easy dub for them, honestly. And
But then again, if Garrett Wilson tees up, it's over. And if Brees Hall can get loose on the ground, it's over.
but you're faulting the wrong Wilson. You need Zach Wilson to turn up because Garrett Wilson gonna turn up,
Nah,
but Zach
see,
Wilson, you know, what I mean,
do
he just got
like
to
I
get
said,
that ball back.
like I said, Zach Wilson's that guy. Zach Wilson's that guy. I told y'all that. What episode did I say that?
Look, fam, I'm trying to believe it. I'm trying to believe it, but
Week
that
four.
man
Nice.
I
just
think that was week 4, week 5. I said that. Zach
he's
Wilson's the
led in
guy.
some games. He's
Oh, it
led.
may have been actually it may have been week. It may have been week 2 because
I think I think it was a game against the Chiefs. The game against the Chiefs when they played something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
It was either 2 or 3. Whenever we came back and had that convo,
But I can't done.
I don't
like
know, man. I think the Raiders are celebrating too early though with this one. They beat the Giants. I mean, the Giants aren't anybody this year.
right, but they're the Raiders. They ain't beat nobody either. What you saying?
Exactly. So
You
so
still got
so so there's nothing to celebrate yet.
as once again, it's not the fact that they just beat the Giants. It's the fact that they won a game with
They're
a new
under
coach.
500.
You got to
If
think
they
about it.
Hey,
You
look,
got to you
You're
they
got to
not
played
think
the
about it
you're
though.
not taking
They
into
they just
everything as a count. That just
they
winning.
just they just saved their season though too. They're 4-5 now. You know what I mean?
right.
They did with a
So let me
weaker
tell you.
schedule on the
So
back
let
end.
me tell you this. So like you said, the Jets come to town this week, right? But after that, they play the Dolphins and then the Chiefs. They're looking at 2 straight losses.
If the Dolphins play anything like they did against the Chiefs, I don't know, my boy. And
Now
you got Max Crosby going it to it.
Yeah,
It's not going to be sweet. You
the
but
got
the
Max
Raiders
Chiefs
aren't.
Crosby going it to it. It's not going to be sweet.
the
But the
Chiefs one
Raiders aren't a
is
good team.
the Chiefs
What?
game might be a split
Dolphins
because
beat them.
it's divisional. It's divisional with that Chiefs game, so it might be a little bit tough. You know how those games run.
Right. But even
So
still, if it was anybody other than Max Crosby going it to it, then I would be not as confident in that statement. But Max Crosby not like that young is boosted right now.
yeah.
The Red Phantom is on the Red
Somebody,
Phantom is
somebody,
on some
somebody
ish.
test that man. Get him tested.
Red Phantom is on some ish. The Red Phantom is invited to the cookout as long as he bring his tat artist. I don't care. He can come.
He's
Come up.
legit. He's legit.
Like
I need to find him, bro.
as long as the Red Phantom brings his tat artist, he can come anywhere. But
Bro.
like he get a plate for sure. You get a
For sure.
plate, mama potato salad, mac and cheese for real. You ain't gotta have the baked
Hey,
beans.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
You definitely get a plate, my dog. I promise you. Huh.
Hey, hey, but speaking of guys that'll be sitting around asking for somebody to bring them a plate, Daniel Jones ended up getting hurt in this game, so he's going to be sitting down for a little while.
That whole team is injured. That whole team replicates. That whole team's injury status is like the Memphis Grizzlies right now.
Yikes!
It's rough,
Just
man.
defeated.
It sucks. It sucks for them. But honestly, I feel like this is a good sign for the Giants because they're in the position now. They didn't really pay Daniel Jones that much money. They paid him money. It looks like there's a lot of money, but they didn't pay him that much money to really afford him taking an L next year, really, because they're in a good position to draft another quarterback and a good quarterback at that within the draft and just start all over and get somebody that Dable could start up with. So I feel like all they need is really a quarterback and a couple receivers, and they should be right back to where they need to be.
They need an offensive line.
Hey, if they get Caleb Williams, man, he's escaping all of that. you know what I mean, with ease, and he could spin
Hey,
that ball. So he wants to go there. So
Hey,
that's one of the teams we want to go to. So
hey, I
we'll
want to
see.
reach.
Cincinnati.
Hey, look,
You know?
and that shit is hilarious now. Y'all right? That boy's going this. You ain't got no choice now. You
He
ain't got no
going,
choice.
bro. He
Hey,
Hey,
look.
watch.
going.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
let me tell you something.
When you start losing and you're not
Yeah.
used to losing, that shit hits you different.
Oh yeah,
When
Mhm.
he's
I
going
see
out.
that
Yeah,
boy
he's done.
cry in the stands, I was like, "Oh, he leaving now for sure."
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta stay
Hey,
there.
let me
And
tell you something.
his
Hold on.
defense letting him down. It's not even
Can,
on him. Come
let
on
me tell
now.
you.
Yeah.
Let me tell
it's
you
not.
something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
If if Caleb Williams goes to the Giants, he's going to be just like Daniel Jones.
Oh God. Get
What
this
you
guy.
heard? Hey,
Get
look,
this
you
guy
heard
off the
it. You
screen.
heard it. Hey,
Why
look,
are we
Get
doing that? Why are
get
we
this
doing
guy
that?
off the screen.
I'm
That's
telling you right now.
Why would
You
you
heard
say
it here
so.
that?
first.
Are you saying that Caleb Jones and Daniel? No, no, I'm sorry. Caleb Williams and Daniel Jones are the same,
No,
like
no, no,
athlete,
no, no,
or the
no.
same
But
quarterback?
I'm telling you, it's going to be the same thing.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Huh?
Mm.
How do you say like how do you figure that? Like how do you even fathom coming up with a prediction like that? That's
It's
crazy to me.
just watch. It's going to be the same thing. Because remember, we called Daniel Jones at one point Vanilla Vic because he was escaping the pressure,
Oh,
being exclusive
Whoever
for
oh,
said that?
that was social media. Stop this.
Who
What?
But
What?
was he not running? Was he
whoever
not getting?
though? No.
Uh,
That is the very first time I've ever heard that used.
What do you
I've
mean,
ever
Tommy? Tommy called him that like 4 episodes ago.
ain't no
right.
way. That must
He's
not have been him.
never been that.
Never.
He's never
The
been that.
closest anybody been to Mike Vick of that complex has probably been Johnny Man.
Well, I mean Lamar, but
No, you're talking about of the pigmentation.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, yeah, if we're going that way.
Come on, dog.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and probably Baker Mayfield too, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness.
but nah, I wouldn't consider him that. And then like I said, he's not a passer, man. Like he's not like that, like Caleb will escape and find a receiver. Daniel Jones gonna escape and find a slide or throw the ball out of bounds. There's a
Right.
big difference.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
I
There's
just
just a big difference. So,
I just don't see this the system improving if Caleb was there.
and
But we'll see.
it's not like they won't improve their O line. You know they will,
But
especially if they bring in Caleb.
how many picks do they have to get O line and or what is their cap availability as well?
You
One of the
know,
things they have to keep in the
Well, they got to
question.
get rid of Daniel
they,
Jones too because they just signed.
You ain't gotta get rid of
yeah,
him. You just sit him. If you gonna draft a quarterback, you sit him.
he got two. He have 2 more years after this because he's on his 3-year contract. Yeah, two more
You
freaking years.
literally, if you gonna draft a
Mhm.
quarterback, and that shit
What a
don't ever
waste.
make sense to me.
And on the
Why
rookie
draft a
contract.
quarterback if you're not
What a
gonna start
waste.
him?
Mhm.
I don't understand
Yeah,
it.
What a waste of a signing.
and hey, it
Should have
is.
wasted it on Saquon.
That's on them.
Oh,
Exactly. This
they
should have been
did
a
get
3-year
Saquon
contract
money.
for
Didn't they
Saquon.
get Saquon money? I swear they just
Uh,
gave
They
Saquon
gave
a
him
money.
a
year,
1 year
bro.
deal.
A year for like 10 mil.
Well,
So,
It might have
Saquon
been 11, but even still 1 year.
pack it up.
yeah. So
Saquon may
that
come down. Hey, I heard Saquon may go to the Commanders.
Saquon out after this year, regardless.
Saquon
Unless they
not going
bring
to the
him in.
Commanders because they
Saquon
got
may
what's
go
his
to the
name?
Commanders,
They
bruh.
got Robinson and Gibson. They good.
We seen what Robinson's doing now. Robinson looked just like Antonio Gibson. Please stop. Please stop. Only Robinson that's name should be in the question is Bisha.
He fumbling too. So it's kind of rough for both of the Robinsons
Yeah,
right
he
now.
fumbling, but
Hey, look,
look at
it's
what he's
rough.
doing
It's
with the
rough for the
offensive
B
line he
Robinsons
has,
right
though.
now.
You have to look at what he's
Any
doing with the offensive
anybody
line he has. Caliber.
anybody named B. Dot Robinson in fantasy is looking rough.
100%.
Accurate, though. Very accurate. Every
Yeah.
But
running back currently is looking rough.
yeah,
Minus
accurate,
unless your name's Kamara.
accurate. But
Kamara's been the only consistent running back in the last, I want to say, 3 weeks.
that's pretty accurate. But let's go over
Mostert.
and
I'll give it to
get
Mostert
to
too.